last week around the globe. Friends, let's find out about the important events that happened around the world in the past week. Number 1. In India, unbearable heat waves have been sweeping across many places since the last week of April to the second week of May, especially in the northern and central parts of the country. Temperatures have reached dangerous levels, soaring beyond 45 degrees centigrade. This extreme heat has caused a lot of hardship for ordinary people. During the day, the roads are deserted, and only those with urgent work dare to step outside. Because of this severe weather, many areas are also facing water scarcity. Number 2. A 7.2 magnitude earthquake struck Nepal, causing the deaths of hundreds of people. This powerful quake shook many places in the country, mainly the capital Kathmandu and surrounding regions, resulting in massive destruction. Thousands of people have been left homeless, and many buildings collapsed. Immediately after the earthquake hit, the Nepal government initiated relief efforts. India and other international countries responded promptly, sending medical teams, relief equipment, and experts by special planes. They provided food, water, blankets, and temporary shelter for the victims. It's heartening to see the whole world stand by those who face such crises. Number 3. In the United States, the rise in inflation is causing significant worry for economic experts and policymakers. Recently released financial statistics indicate that inflation has not yet come under control. This has a negative impact on consumer spending and business investments. As prices for essential goods and services continue to rise, ordinary people are facing severe economic difficulties. The country's central bank, the Federal Reserve, has been raising interest rates for the past few months. However, with inflation still not under control, experts believe there's a chance of further rate hikes in upcoming meetings. Because the US dollar is one of the world's main currencies, America's economic policies also affect other countries' economies. Number 4. The Russia-Ukraine military conflict remains intense. Russian forces have attempted to capture major cities in eastern Ukraine. Both armies have fought fiercely, and many soldiers have lost their lives. The situation in the Donbas region, in particular, is dire, with continuous shelling destroying basic infrastructure. Hundreds of thousands of citizens have been forced to leave their homes for safer areas, and there is a severe shortage of food, water, and medical facilities. Although many countries are ready to help, the ongoing hostilities are making it difficult to provide support. Numerous nations have imposed economic sanctions on Russia and are offering military and financial assistance to Ukraine. The entire world is waiting to see when this war will end and peace will be restored. Number 5. China has achieved another success in its space program, launching a spacecraft capable of carrying humans into space. This craft is designed with advanced technology and can carry more astronauts. China's plan is to build its own space station based on this technology and eventually conduct tours into space and even to the moon. Moreover, this spacecraft is reusable and can be used multiple times, potentially reducing the costs of space tourism. China has already impressed the world with its deep-sea exploration, and now, with this spacecraft, it is once again drawing global attention. Friends, can reading a single story change a person's life? Would you believe that just by reading a story to your children, they could learn the values they need in life? Would you believe that for any problem you face now or in the future, you can find a solution by reading one story? Yes, it's possible, only with the greatest epic ever told in the history of mankind, the Mahabharata. This story is 100 times grander than any blockbuster movie out there. That's a challenge. The complete Mahabharata, narrated in the style of Vikramaditya, is available in 2 volumes, both in print and as an ebook, on Amazon and 43 other online stores. It's available in 54 languages worldwide. Links are provided in the video description below, so order it right away. Because this isn't just a book, it's a library of knowledge your life needs. Number 6. Many countries in East Africa are facing a severe drought. Due to insufficient rainfall, crops have withered, causing a food shortage. Hundreds of thousands of people are suffering from hunger. International relief organizations are trying to supply food and water, but the main challenge here is that experts say such situations are becoming more frequent because of climate change. Some countries have indirectly hinted that while they can help once or twice, it's difficult to provide help every time such a situation arises. Number 7. In South America, a large oil ship encountered a technical issue while in operation, resulting in a major oil leakage. A huge quantity of crude oil spilled into the ocean, covering the surrounding area with a black oily layer, posing a serious threat to the environment. Experts are worried that as the oil-contaminated air travels for many kilometers toward the coast, it will cause significant problems for both local residents and marine life. Colorful coral reefs, different fish species, turtles, and birds are all being impacted by this pollution. With oil mixing into the water, nearby marine life is dying. In the long run, people in the area could also face health issues. Mangroves in the vicinity have been damaged. This place is typically a tourist hotspot for enjoying nature, but now tourists have stopped visiting, and those who depend on tourism for their livelihood are facing financial problems. Just one mistake has caused suffering for both nature and humans. Number 8. A terrible civil war has been raging in Sudan for 2 years. The country's ruling military and the Rapid Support Forces (RSF) paramilitary troops are locked in a power struggle that has now reached its peak. The capital, Khartoum, and other major cities have turned into battlefields, with the military and RSF fighting each other in the streets. Explosions and gunfire are shaking the cities, making everyday life for ordinary people extremely difficult. Because of these clashes, food, water, and medical facilities have been cut off. With transportation halted, there's no way to even reach a hospital in a life-threatening emergency. The United Nations and various international organizations are demanding an immediate ceasefire, but in Sudan, no one is in a position to listen. Number 9. A nation's progress heavily relies on its youngsters because they are the ones who do the most work, bringing in revenue. That's why every country needs a strong young population. Even though Japan is a leader in many fields, it's lagging when it comes to bringing a new generation into this world. As a result, Japan is facing a serious aging population issue. With the number of young people declining, there is a shortage of workers. Because there aren't enough young people, the Japanese government is left with no choice but to keep people in their 90s and 95 still working. Number 10. The Amazon rainforest is the largest in the world and one of the most crucial ecological systems. It's referred to as the lungs of the earth because it absorbs a massive amount of carbon dioxide and releases oxygen. Moreover, millions of species of plants, animals, and insects live within the Amazon. However, over the past few decades, illegal deforestation, clearing land for agriculture, and mining have led to a steady reduction of the Amazon's size. These activities have severely impacted the environment. Due to climate change, local communities who depend on forest resources for their livelihood are also struggling. The international community and environmental organizations are discussing this problem extensively. The Brazilian government is ramping up patrolling efforts to protect the Amazon, involving local communities in conservation processes, reclaiming invaded forest land, and planting more trees to restore the Amazon to its former glory. They even want to transform other unused land into forest so that Brazil can continue to function like the lungs for the whole world. Friends, let's meet again next Monday at 5 p.m. Order my Mahabharata book right now. The links are provided in the description below this video. And if you haven't subscribed to my channel yet, please do so immediately. Till then, take care. Bye.